Alrighty.
Oh, wait a minute.
There we go. Quickly grab that. I really should have done that. Oh well, I didn't. Should have got myself some extra snacks, but I forgot to because it is me, and I was trying not to spend too much money today. All right. Oh yeah. Crap loads of cosplay gear. Cosplay. There we go. What I might end up doing eventually, not 100% sure when, is I might end up just combining all of the Carnarvon cosplay gear into one item that just sits in my inventory instead of having like 100 different items on my character. But yeah, I'm actually going to rename my character. And even though it wouldn't take me long to restart the character, I don't want to have to do all of that, so... yeah, I just don't want to restart the character, so I'm just going to quickly rename her using Ring of Change mod. I was thinking still more, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually going to have a look. Unfortunately, I can't use my old saves anymore, but I can't help but want to use one of the old names. Just because I like a lot of the last names that I've done for my characters in the past. And of course, trying to open those takes forever. Well, I will. Don't remember what. Don't know if I've actually used Heartsong before. The annoying thing about Bethesda's system for character names is, well, the only thing about Bethesda's system for character saves is you don't ever get the name anymore. You get a whole bunch of jumbled letters and numbers, as you can see here. And the game knows how to decode those, but... and, like, mod organizers like MO2 know how to decode them, but that's it. So it's really annoying and kind of hard to figure these things out. Oh, about time. I might go for Imladris, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think probably Imladris. I like Heartsong, but I'm not sure if I'm going to want to go for that. There we go. Imladris, do that. Oh yes, and as it's not using the the book of that I use normally, which is the change of face, it doesn't take off my circlet. Thank God for that. Now, when it comes to nails, I like them. I really do, but the only issue with them is as they're not part of the 3D model for the hand, they can end up clipping, they can have all kinds of weird issues, and I must admit, I don't think I can really be bothered. So we finally figured out the outfit, which I am really happy with. I'm not going to lie, I really like it. There's a little bit of clipping back there, but it's nothing too bad, nothing that I can't fix. So yeah, for those wondering about the area that I'm currently in, this is part of my friend Alternative's mod called Karloff Manor. It's also a massive photo studio, so yeah. Really cool. Really love this place. And I decided to, you know, play around with hairstyles, try and figure out something that I would like. And I came up with a design. I know a lot. I know some people are not a fan of AI and all that lot, which I get, fair enough. But it's also really good for coming up with ideas. God, which one was it? Is it that one? I think it was that one. Nope. That was the better looking one. Came up with this appearance. And I really like it. Just need to find a hairstyle that fits that long and wavy style. Might have to ask Dent, because Dent's made this. One of the hairstyle mods that he's made has got this really nice wavy ponytail that I personally love. I think I'm going to replace this one eventually, so I'm not going to keep it. Let me show you which one I'm talking about. I mean, the curly one like this is really nice. I think it really works like wood elves or that kind of character. But the one that I really like is right at the end, so I forgot to start at the end. Please hold. Here we go. This is one of the ones that I really like. Only thing I would like out of this is to basically have it have a version that's like kind of just above the backside length. That would be my personal preference. Alright, I think what I'm going to quickly do is we're going to go into Let Your Hair Down, which is the mod that I use to switch between hairstyles. Actually, wait a minute, if I go load that one and then do set hair up. Oh, that kind of works. Perfect. Just how I wanted it. Oh. So yeah, I kind of decided, you know what? Let's go for something that I feel would suit the character rather than like trying my best to find something that's perfect for the character. Because perfect is fine, but you often end up spending way too much time trying to find it. Oh, perfect is perfect, duh. But it's, yeah, as I say, it takes way too long to do it. So yeah, with the idea from Radiant Mage build, we're going to be trying to go for as like holy as possible, as much anti-undead magic as possible. But we're also going to start using like fire magic and other things like that to supplement it, because, you know, Radiant magic is great against the undead, but it's pretty shit against everything else. And I may not be using much in the way of potions, but I will definitely be using yeah, I will definitely be using some potions for like magicka, resistances, that kind of stuff. I mean, luckily, in my rings, if I can find the bloody things. Then Stagman's ring. Fire, frost, and lightning damage. Resistance increased by 30%. So I'm basically taking 30% less fire, frost, and lightning damage. And I tell you what, as it's nighttime, I am going to... You know, guys, we're just going to pretend that I rented this place. And that I don't just have free access to it. I love that scarf for this character. It really works for her. Now, I spawned in some of this gear just so that I could do like screenshots and that kind of stuff. Most of it is going to get swapped out eventually. I might keep that hairstyle because I like it. I'll tell you what, that is going to be so freaking useful. Especially if you're doing quests that require water breathing. It's like, what was that quest that... There's a really large quest mod that Skyrim wrote, that's the one. It looks really good, and I kind of want to try it. Yeah, Siren Root looks so good. Can I disenchant that because I want it? Same with that, same with that. Alright. Oh, I got rid of my original necklace. Oh well, I'll just wear this one instead. Not a big deal. It's 54. Oh, the thightlet that I'm covering up. Lol. Yeah, I have another bracelet. Might swap out for a gold one before I enchant it, just because that's literally her aesthetic. But yeah, we're going to be doing quests all around Solitude for the time being. Mostly because I'm in Solitude. I'm mostly going to be living in Solitude, depending on where I'm going. Oh yeah, and I figured out that issue with SMP skirts that I was having the other day. It's because I was using a soft body physics mod which has collision and that kind of stuff. And I thought, okay, that's kind of cool. I wanted to use it for potential like screenshots in the future, and nothing, you know, untoward, but I might talk to him in a little bit. So I can get Sheogorath's quest done, so I can get not only the Sword of Jiggalag, I can also get the Wabberjack.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
So what should I wear to the Blue Palace?
You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Sounds easy enough. I'll do it.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to
Whoops, I think the music's a bit loud.
And if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond.
Give me just a second, folks. Don't want that too loud.
Radiant Raymond when you need a change of attire.
This is basically supposed to be background music, you know. Wouldn't exactly be a great idea to be blasting my ears out or something. That's something I love about running my music through Opera GX though these days. Now, I don't have any sponsorships or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I like and what I don't like. So you get the ability that if you decide to watch a video and then the video starts playing at literally the same time, it turns off your music. I love that. Such a cool feature. Oh boy. I am getting a slideshow. Why? Alright, give me just a second. Okay, why am I getting a slideshow in here? Oh, it's even happening in first person. Weird.
It's nearly time to collect taxes on your properties here in the city. We'll need to visit each
That is very weird.
Is it that time again already? Very well. Let's meet this evening.
Holy shit. Okay. Give me a second, folks. This is
I beg your pardon?
odd.
Did I imply that you can leave for purposes other than court business? You must forgive me.
Hold your tongue, wizard, or you're likely to lose it.
I should very much.
What in the fuck is causing this?
You're acting like children.
Tell you what, let me quickly player dot unequip all.
What do you have to report about the state of Halfregard's defenses?
Okay, it's not that. Then why the fuck is my frame rate dropping like a stone? Might require a restart. I'll tell you what, let's try this. Gonna quit to main menu. Give it a sec and then come back. I need to get rid of that background music. Okay, that's not good. Oh, right. Oh, I don't want Steam open. Oh, yeah. That mod's going to be fun to play with. Adds in literally Tasha's Hideous Laughter from Baldur's Gate. And not just Baldur's Gate, but yeah. That is so hilarious. Alright, let's have a quick look-see. Let me check. Blue Palace Terrace. Here we go. Oh boy, it's really far back in my load order. Let's have a brief look-see, Lou. I'm on 1.1. The mod's all the way up to 2.1. Oh shit! Renewed version with a mighty tower. Okay. I'll try the new version. Why not? What's this uploaded? Oh, November last year, so it should be fine. Time-tested version, yeah. Come on, guys, don't be so hard on your own mods. That's time-tested already. Alright, let's give that. Beautiful. Not a lot going on. Doesn't overly surprise me. Alright, let's have a look at this person's Lorim character. Not bad. That's a cool looking character, I'm not going to lie. Cool. So if I ever do play Lorim, which will take quite a considerable amount of time to re-download, to download, because I've never touched it. But I think it'll definitely be worth it. Because here's the thing. When it comes to big mod packs like that, most of them have had the hell tested out of them. They are ridiculous. Oh, wow. The circus characters. They're often really pretty, these characters. I must admit, I'm that kind of person where I wouldn't want them as a companion. I'd want them as a preset. So, love it. Ohms Rat Necro. Kinda love it. That's got to be the cutest necromancy you'll ever see. Oh, I love that kind of stuff. I really do. All right. Blue Palace renewed. Oh God. Parallax meshes. No, I am not doing that. Ooh, I'm gonna go for that one. And we are replacing the old one, so hopefully we won't have any issues. What was that Solitude retexture mod that I've been using? I've got a mod on that. Here we go. Extravagant interiors. So for those wondering, this is what I'm using to retexture the interior of Solitude's buildings, especially the Blue Palace. Which I gotta admit, I love. It's a really cool, really pretty retexture. Yeah, Legacy of the Dragonborn Safe House just looks so much better with it. So, yeah. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Alright then. Let's do that and see what happens. I am also, before I do anything else, going to do a quick loot. And I don't know when, maybe this weekend, I'm going to do a new run of VRAMA. Because I want to make sure that everything's not ridiculous. And as I said, isn't I? It's actually funny. I said this in a comment to people. Some people ask why the hell we use VRAMA and just download 2K versions of mods. That's true. Don't get me wrong. It's a good idea, but not everybody has the time to make sure that every single mod that they have is 2K. And sometimes some mods don't have a 2K version. They have like they often have like a lot of the good ones have 4K, 2K, 1K, which is great. But sometimes they don't do the 2K or the 1K. So that's one of the reasons why I love using VRAMA. Plus it optimizes everything. So it just, if I'm going to be brutally honest, it just makes it easier. It just means that you don't have to worry about stupid problems. Literally causing issues and just destroying your game because of it. Which really kind of sucks, if I'm going to be brutally honest. I might add that to the build. I did have an idea to possibly limit myself a little bit. Not by much, just enough to make it interesting. So that I don't use black soul gems. I am only allowed to use white soul gems, or the equivalent. Now, I might just give in and talk to Savrana during Dawnguard and just... Actually, I'm not sure if I'll weaken my soul or whether I'll go for vampirism. I don't know at that point. I'll have to figure it out. But what I do want to do, this will be fun actually. I want to do almost an equal opposite character, where the opposite character is like, I'm gonna say either a warrior or a rogue / assassin, but is the opposite. They're maybe an elf, maybe a human, don't know. But they'll be like either an assassin or a warrior, and vampiric. Because that's my preferred goal for whenever I play Skyrim. I prefer to have one good character, one bad character, depending on, of course, what's going on. Oh my god. Has my frame rate improved, or is it still just shite? Okay, Blue Palace Terrace is really having issues. I wonder whether I've got something in my base game settings that's mucked up. Alright, I'm gonna copy that. Oh, where is it? There we go. Right. Gonna load up the launcher. Go into my options. Set everything for high, because that's what I have done in the past. So shadow distance medium, 64-bit render target. Distant object detail, let's drop that down to medium. Object detail fade, high. Leave that alone. Okay, that'll be done that. Should be good. Oh, wrong button. We want SKSE. Oh, that doesn't matter. I have it bound up there. Let's hope that this doesn't cause me any more issues. It's really unfortunate because before I was having those problems, the frame rate was had actually improved in the Blue Palace. I was just like, okay, this is weird. This is actually working properly. But then post blip, it just decided, nah. Here's what I'm gonna... Basically, my game decided, here's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna make it just worse. Flat out, across the board. I do need to find a... There was this thing called Shadow Boost for Fallout. Really cool mod. Where it basically vary, like, your shadow settings and other things, depending on your frame rate. And it'd do it in real time, which is really cool. But, it's weird. Oh, I tell you what, there we go. Frame rate counter on. Hey look, I got it to semi-playable. Ooh, there's still a little bit of lag in there. Although that's kind of how the game works when you have lower than 40 frames a second.
Tullius marched his troops from the Blue Palace to Castle Dower in all their fighting. Thane Briley,
I
what do you
might
have to
have to
offer
do
for
a
those defenses?
replacer for this one.
The same as it's been for the rest of the war. Our borders are secure, but
Why did they just overlap like that? That's really weird.
As long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There's strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure
Yeah, that's
the tower.
fine.
Hafengar's people will
I tell you what, the
only
20 or less that it was before. Oof.
My scrying suggested nothing in the area.
Ooh, minis game bar. Yay.
This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more
Tell you what, I don't know.
might be called for.
Yeah, you guys can't see this, but I'm just turning on a bit of software called Windows Game Bar.
Aldous, I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well.
Just
Barney.
not showing my frame rate.
Easy. You're dismissed.
Well, that's just rude, Windows.
Steward, I have an idea that might help
Don't
to
be
bolster the
rude.
morale of our people in this difficult time. I think we shall have a grand parade.
I'll tell you what, if I tab
General
out
Tullius
and then go back
marched his
in,
troops from the Blue Palace to Castle Dower in all
will
their
it?
fighting.
That's just rude.
Fine idea, my Jarl. However, I would suggest we wait until
Performance
the
window.
war has ended.
Rude little bugger.
The general needs his soldiers out in the
Eh.
field, fighting
Ooh, here we go.
battles against the Stormcloaks.
I must protest my yard. A parade would make
Well, it was working, but it's now not.
We're safer here in
How bloody
Very well.
rude.
I can see there's no change in your stubborn Nord mind. But when this war is won, I will have my parade.
Yes, my Jarl.
Steward,
Yeah, Windows
I have
Game
a task for you.
Bar is being weird.
I want to begin stockpiling food and water in the event we come under siege. And I would like you to oversee this work personally.
A wise course of action, my Jarl. However, we have little food or water to spare.
General Tullius will never allow that. He's ordered all surplus food to be given over for the war effort.
General Tullius does not run this city, Thane Erica. Or have you forgotten your oaths of fealty?
My apologies, Jarl Elisif. I was thinking only of the importance of the war effort.
There's no need for an apology, and you're right about the war. Perhaps this is a matter best discussed with the general in person.
I will make the arrangements, my Jarl.
I so badly want this ever
There's something
hairstyle as
I was
a
hoping you would do for
proper
me.
hair preset.
What can I do for you now? Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos.
I would be honored to help.
Thank you.
It's
It would
nearly
mean a
time
lot to me.
collect taxes on your properties here in the city.
Good to
right?
see you.
We'll need to visit
Do you trust
each
General
home for
Tullius?
assessment.
Oh shit. Wrong button.
A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war
Oh.
that he risks forgetting what's best for our people.
Whoops.
The real irony is that
I forgot to turn that on.
while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have?
Well, she is right on that one.
Do you like my outfit?
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent.
It was made by Radiant Raiment.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon.
Wise course of action, my Jarl.
Do you need someone to check out Wolfskull Cave?
Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that. It was a pleasure. Thank
General
you.
Tullius.
Oh shit,
Fine
forgot.
day with you around.
The leader of Ironback Hideout is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent.
Even though I didn't kill him.
Here is your reward.
Lol. It's a completed quest in my friggin' journal, so... There we go.
As you know, Solitude's coffers are much depleted by the war efforts. Thane Eriker, you have a strong head for business.
Do you have business with the court?
I hear you're looking for some help with Wolfskull Cave.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Barneus is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time. with
God
the
damn it,
war.
Falk.
But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Awesome.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
I hear you're looking for some help with Wolfskull
Weird, I thought I'd already done that.
That was over 500 years ago.
Oh, it was more the...
Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
Thane Bryling, what do you have to report about the state of Hafengar's defenses?
The news is the same as it's been for the rest of the war, Your Grace. Our borders are secure, but at the cost of the guards of our towns and roads.
I don't see any reason why we need them. As long as those dogs stay outside of our borders, we're fine.
The strongholds are far from being defended at home. The roads are beset by bandits and beasts, and now there's even talk of bloody dragons.
Let's have a look-see. Bearing in mind this is the version 2.1 of this mod. So, let's have a look at just what it looks like. It might be quite a bit different. Oh, wow. And? Got a nice and slick 70 FPS. Very nice indeed. There's always been a door in that area I just went past. But I don't know whether it goes anywhere, so we'll have to have a look. Oh, I see. They decided to get rid of the pinnacle. Actually, in some ways that kind of makes sense. Ooh, is that a shrine to Dibella? That it is. Nice. I'll tell you what, finding shrines to Oriel is actually kind of hard. There's like almost none. Alright, that door's locked. I have a feeling there's a good reason for it. I'm doing this just to double check. Yeah. Doesn't go anywhere. Lock 999 and it'll go to the same level. And I have a feeling the one under here is going to be the same. I do want to see if someone would be willing to remake the SMP on this outfit. Because don't get me wrong, it's a really nice outfit, but it's too floaty. Yeah, still. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Ah, yeah, cool. Alright. I'm going to get out of this dress. Swap over to the other one. There we go. That fog was kind of getting on my nerves. Okay. Much the same by the looks of it. Alright, fine. That is down to the basement. That goes back out to Skyrim. Alright, cool. Make sure that's disabled. What I might do is I might do some juggling around with my controls. Oh yeah, and I did reinstall Predator Vision, didn't I? Yeah, it's now on its default. So we want night vision on that one, we want Predator Vision on that one, we want that maxed out, that on, that one sound 2. Cool.
You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
Can you grant me a specific blessing?
Of course.
Okay, she can do all the standard ones. Fair
The
enough.
strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials.
Feel free to take a seat or pray at the shrines. We appreciate worship in all its forms.
Okay, I've seen that glitch before. Oh, insight. Right, okay, not what I'm looking for.
Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your targets.
I think, yeah, in Solitude I'm looking for Father Roland, but... I can't seem to find it, but... Oh, there he is. Never mind. Ah, fine. Parade. 198B9. Move to... Where? Here we go.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Gotta fix the game every now and again.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Oh shit. He's got a full version of the operator outfit. Okay, that's kind of cool. I tell you what, though, the boots are freaking magic resistance, and that is severely tempting. Fuck it. Gimme. Holy fire. Oh my god. Yep, that... Oh, that's the enchant power attacks one. Okay, that's cool. Living undead ally and get... It's 31 point bonus, all skill levels while you concentrate. Oh, so sick. Or if might caster and living or dead undead allies deal 40%, 42% more damage. Yeah, let's grab Solar Ray. Enchant your parent. You know what? I'll grab that as well.
Blessed are those who worship, for they know true grace.
Alright, cool.
Watch what you're
I
doing.
think we're finally ready to get our asses out there. Oh, I've got several quests today. Sick! I'm happy with that. So, Steep Fall, Broken Ore, and Wolf Skull. I could do Broken Ore first, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do what I've done before. Oh, whoops, I put my night vision on the wrong button. Predator vision, there we go. Okay, Solar Ray. Let's put that on my 4 for the time being. Oh, I forgot to. Did it again. God damn it. Alright, good. Damn it, it didn't work. That would have been one hell of a creature to run away from, I'll tell you that much. Maybe I do need to get to that point where there's this really cool I think it's one of the BDOR mods. So Black Desert Online Reborn or whatever it is, not 100% sure. The outfit is called Koroxia, I think, is something like that. It's a really cool looking outfit, and it's got a really awesome looking cloak that I'd love to use on some characters. But for some reason, the mod author decided to give it like a slight glow. It's just like, why? Especially for someone using a darker looking game, so just darker as in light level. That ability's got literally no sound to it. Weird. Ow. I'll deal with your stupidity. I tell you what, I'm still going to take like enchanted gear just simply because I need to learn how to disassemble it. Whoa, okay, he hit like a truck. That's a bit rude. Ooh, level up. Nice. I do have another spell perk, but I'm not sure what I'm going to put it into just yet. Ooh. Wait a minute, where's my fast healing? I just noticed the game's a bit quiet. Okay. I just need to check something actually. Where is it? Stone flesh. Archites recital. Already stored. Good to know. Holy shit, there's a lot of those empty wine bottles. Ow. Alright. Let's get down there. That ability is really powerful. Including against the non-undead. That's kind of weird, actually. Not sure if it's supposed to be like that.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Potema. We summon Potema. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Potema. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Potema.
Okay. Oh, hello. My god, undead is stupid. Whoop. Okay. Bit rude. Couldn't die quick enough.
Yes! Yes! Return me to this realm!
I can't remember what that ability was that I had on Valendra, but it was basically the same thing as the Solar Ray that I'm using, but it felt a lot more powerful. Oh. You are genuinely terrible. It's like one decent ability and then just dies. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Necromantic Flame. No thanks. I'm gonna avoid that. Being a character that shouldn't really be using that kind of magic.
Something is wrong. There is an intruder. Stop the intruder.
You have to do it yourself, dummy.
I love a good fight. Mercy.
That is something I need to think about when it comes to this character. What is her stance on soul magic? I mean, if I got that deep into roleplay, I don't think I'd want to play this character. So I'm just not going to, because it's... I mean, I've already made my mind up, and I'm saying that I'm not going to use black soul gems because, you know, they're people's souls, not animal souls. Alright, where are we going next? Well, I can get over to Bog pretty quickly. Yeah, let's go to Bog. Wrong way. Oh yeah, this is the Thalmor place, Thalmor Embassy. There's actually a funny thing that happens with that. If you try to go into that cave, your character will literally turn around and walk back out by like 5-10 feet without you so much as touching the controls. It's kind of just like, oh no you don't. Why are ice wolves so much bigger and so much more powerful than a normal wolf? That makes absolutely zero sense. I'd be almost willing to bet if I went into Xedit or Creation Kit or one of those two softwares, and I looked up the stats for both wolves and ice wolves, I'd be willing to bet that the ice wolves are like 3 times stronger than a normal wolf, which is kind of absurd when you think about it. Okay. Steep fall, 2,000 feet. Okay, cool. In some ways, I'd like it if it was lying to me that said it actually said it in yards rather than feet. Because that'd still be relatively believable. It'd make the map actually 3 times the size. Well, 3 times the size. Ooh, that's like 100 foot down. Yeah, let's not do that. Because I don't think I have the paraglider. No, I don't. Oh god, Dial is installed, which is the dynamic interior ambient lighting mod. Ah yeah, normal Bretonic leather. Not bad. Take it so I can sell it off. I tell you what. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake, not another one of you little scumbags. Give me a second, and ban. Ooh, this guy's actually using a staff. I don't see that happen as often. For a bloody bandit says, what are you doing that for again? I'm going to hate that. Gonna quickly make sure that I have a proper save, because the thing with auto saves is they are not permanent. They will auto delete themselves after a while. Tell you what, I am severely tempted to try tweaking the height of high elf characters. I know that there's got to be a mod that already does that, but I want to know. Ooh, nice. Jeez. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do it again. Yay! I'm not looking forward to that. Oh yeah, Valenwood leather? I forgot about this. Oh shit, that is the thing. Oh, cool. I'll tell you what, next time I make a wood elf, I might give them Valenwood leather to start off with. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I forgot. I installed a mod that makes mimics a thing. Oh shit, this'll be funny. It'd be funny if it's a waterlogged mimic. Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. Because there's... The way that this place works is the boss chest is on a boat that's like half sunk. And the way that the mimic mod works is it replaces end of dungeon chests, the big ones. So there's only like a 25% chance of it happening, but it's right here. So the chances of that happening is, well, it's 25%, so... It could be interesting, to say the least. It'd be funny if I did die because of it. God, I can just imagine that with Nord's going to Sovngarde. One of them gets eaten by a freaking mimic. So, how did you get here? I don't want to talk about it. Oh my god. Now, did I set up Lamb of Mara? I did not. Oh, I put it on the wrong damn thing. Don't do that. Hello. I'm almost... You're not exactly smart, are you? It's harder. Ow. No, the moment at this rate, no. Piss off. Fuck you, Captain Hagar. This sucks. Okay. Okay, so that was a quick save. Good to know. Let's... Oh, hello. Where is that ability? Ooh, cat totem. There it is. Okay. Actually, thinking of it, let's do it there. No, didn't like that. I'm actually not sure on this no armor thing.
Ready to die today? Huh? There's no escape.
Oh yes, there is. I have a level up, bitch. Oh, I love that. Ooh, first row dual cast. I hate how power attacks take up so much stamina. That's absurd. Ow! Get off! I actually miss playing a Bosma. Normally, I'm not sure if I would say that, but I really do. Oh my god, why haven't I been using that? That's why. It's like one shot and it dies. Cool. Why am I constantly out of stamina? This is bullshit. Yep, died. God. What's going on? This is bullshit. I want to play a wood elf and be sneaky with a bow. Ooh, if I ever redesigned this, I actually might do that. Still go for more or less the same class and style, but gain wood elf sneaky abilities and that kind of stuff. Now let's say that I'm actually really tempted. I'm not gonna lie. Of course it didn't work. Fucking hell. Ah. Why, oh why, oh why did the game decide to give him a pike?
That's it. That's all you've got.
Bro. I don't know what was up with him, but he did something. He was humming and... glowing, which is very weird. Okay. Let's have a quick talk about this. I have noticed some serious flaws with playing this character so far. And I'm not gonna lie, it is making me want to restart with a different race. Now, I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to do that yet. I will have a think about it later on tonight. Maybe off stream, and just actually decide whether or not I want to. Maybe going for the unarmored cleric. What is basically an unarmored cleric build was not the best idea in the world. At least not for the time being. Especially as I'm a little bit conscious of my game potentially having issues. I mean, it shouldn't, but it could. So yeah, I might have to have a bit of a rethink of this build. Don't get me wrong, I love the aesthetics. The aesthetics of my character, 100% would stick with. No way, no how am I going to change it. Actually, I tell you what did I do want to do, which is something I haven't done yet. Well, I have done it in the past, but I want to remind myself of what it looks like. So this is the outfit that the little leather corset, this thing, that my character's corset is from. And as you can probably tell, it's more or less designed around an assassin character. Which is fine. That's not a problem. What isn't? It's not even really an issue. It's just I want to figure out a way to get it to fit this character. Like, I want to be able to use more of the parts, basically. Either this character or a similar character. Or hell, maybe I'll do it on the vampire character that I've got planned. Because I have this idea where this character is not going to touch the Thieves Guild, she's not going to touch Dark Brotherhood, or the companions. She's not going to do any of those three. Which does limit her potential a little bit, but it's not that big a deal. So I'm trying to figure out how I would do something like that. I don't know. I gotta admit though, I was really enjoying Wood Elf before we started having system issues and corruption problems, so I'll have a think about it and I'll do some testing. Yeah, Steel Nordic Spear. That's what I was using. I hate those damn things. I really do. Oh, I probably need to have a look at that. Ooh. Oh, thank God for that. It wasn't a mimic. I do somewhat, in some ways, feel like the Bosma would be a better way of doing it. Partially because I must admit I don't I don't like the fact that high elves are super tall. Like to the point where they actually bash their heads against things. In some ways I kind of like a middle ground where you still have like high elf abilities and you basically still are a high elf, but you are the same height as a wood elf. I kind of want to do a race mod like that. I want to have a look into doing that at some point soon. Hell, I might even do it tonight. But don't worry, guys. I would not be restarting this character. I would be... Basically, I think what I would be doing is I would be re-racing her with the change of face mod. The one that gives me the ring. All right. Give me a second. I'm actually going to look this up because I am interested. How to change race height. Race body data, finally height. Okay, cool. Nice. I actually want to know whether the Rat race mod, the cat girl / Khajiit race, is set up for that. You know what? I'm going to have a quick look. I've got 2 race mods installed. I've got the Half Dragon race and the Half Khajiit race. So the Half Dragon race is one that I've had a look at in the past and had to play around with. Never really amounted to much, but could be fun eventually when I actually decide to do it. Okay. I'm going to do this because I'm actually interested to know. It's interesting. That outfit that I was showing is one of Russian Bear's outfits. And I tell you what, I'm genuinely impressed at how good a quality it is. I kind of love it. Someone decided to make a modified version of, well, they made it so that Miri Severin from Soul Slime, you can spare her, which is kind of sick. Because she's a kind of cool character, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, what was it? Goes to the race section, then body data, and finally height. Female height, 0.95. Okay, cool. I actually want to know this. Because I'm sure that it's in one of my mods for races, but I want to know whether Imperius changes the height of Wood Elves, or High Elves, or anybody, really. Oh, racial body morphs as well. I'd be willing to bet that the Bosma are probably about 0.9. At least with the mods that I'm using. So if I go to Wood Elf. Oh. Wait, what? The Imperius patch? Makes them even smaller? Okay, that's kind of cool. And kind of cute at the same time. Although it's not a bad idea now that I think about it. Because if you're a naturally sneaky character, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to be tall in any way, shape or form. You'd want to be fairly short. Okay, I actually want to do a bit more work on this Radiant Magic character. Because I'm not happy with the build just yet. Which means that yes, I might be doing a rebuild. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I will let you know as soon as I figure that out. Actually, I might leave. No. I'm going to have to go into the Half Khajiit race mod. The Umsrat one. Oh. Oh, how are we doing? I believe. Ooh, good. How far down are we? Ooh, okay. I have tomorrow and a half. So it'll last me until basically the end of the morning on Friday. So that means that I probably need to pop out either tomorrow or Friday. Cool. Just sorry guys, just thinking out loud when it comes to when I need to go down to the shops and when I don't. Whew. Help calm me down a bit. Because funny thing is, it's actually been really quite hot. It's 18 degrees today. Ooh. Don't really want to show that on the stream. Yeah, it's 18 degrees at the moment, but the high for today was 22, saying 20 tomorrow and 21 Friday. Bearing in mind, this is all in Celsius. I was brought up with Celsius, so yeah. If you want freedom units, please feel free to convert them. You know what? I'm going to check both of the races against each other just because I want to know. Because I think it'll be interesting. Oh, this is going to be fun. How tall are Rat? I actually want to do a small patch for them and maybe make them the same height as Bosma. Just because, partially because it would be cute and partially because in some ways it would make sense. Holy shit. This is all that you have to do for a race mod. That's insane. So, half Khajiit, Rat. Okay then, let's have a look-see. Female height is 0.95. Okay. What about the half-dragon race? Okay, they're identical. Kind of surprises me, but okay. I guess they weren't thinking of that when they originally made the characters. No idea. That's surprising me. They're 103, so just a bit taller than, I guess, Nords? I guess Nords would be 1.0, wouldn't they? Oh, I didn't check High Elves in Imperius. Oh, that was stupid. Oh well. I'd be willing to bet this High Elves are like 1+, I think. They're probably like 1.1 is my best guess. Yeah, probably. They're probably around 1.1 height. Interesting. Oh god, Brandon's done a gun meme. I'll come back to that later. That'll be fun. Yeah, that'd be a bit of fun actually. I kind of like to do that. But yeah, I am definitely thinking that I want to swap race to Bosma. Partially because I like just because I like Bosma and I find them fun. But partially because I gotta admit I prefer the height different. I prefer the height, actually. And this is weird for me. Oh, sorry, hit my microphone. This is weird for me because I've never played Actually, no, I have played short races in other games. But I've always defaulted to, like, an elf or a human in most MMOs that I've played. But the funny thing is, I think... What was it? I think Terra Online, the MMO, I played a female elf. I can't remember if she was a high elf or just an elf or something like that. And I must admit, thinking of that, I really enjoyed her playstyle, because the way that Terra's warriors work is they're not heavy armor fighters. They are... Well, they aren't heavy armor characters. They are kind of medium armor, but they're also incredibly agile. They're agility tanks rather than... rather than being, like, so absorb as much damage as possible tanks. Which I thought was actually really cool. I thought, that's a really novel way of doing it. High elf, that's it. Yeah. They were definitely the more flamboyant looking race when I do remember playing them. Yep, I remember that. High elf female. There we go. Let's try that. Yep. I remember that starting outfit. Holy shit. Yep. I kind of love Terra Online's art style because it's very much its own. It doesn't have... it doesn't have to be like full on like fantasy or full on medieval. It can be basically whatever the fuck it feels like, and that's exactly what Terra Online went for. I mean, the mage outfits are literally high fashion. Is what I liken them to. They are beautiful, but they are gaudy. They are over the top. Oh shit, someone made them? No, it's just different. Alright, fine. I gotta admit, they did have their own unique style though, which I liked. I really did. It's very much... It's fantasy. Who cares was kind of the art style, in my opinion. That's what I would call it. And I must admit, I completely agree. I like that style. I really do. I mean, this female character outfit, I think it's a mage robe or... It's either mage or cleric, I can't remember. But I love this outfit. I actually, for a long period of time, I had a Terra armor pack for Skyrim. And I'd find it on mages, I'd find it on warriors, I'd find it on everything. Because it was so well done that it just integrated into the leveled list almost perfectly. So you like come across mages wearing the full, like a full version of one of the Terra outfits. And damn, I really like that. Oh, here's me going for grounded and semi-realistic looking characters, and then you have the other part of me that's just like, come on, this is so much cooler. Oh, I love that. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with High Elf, if I'm going to be honest. So, it's either that or what I might try is I might try and make a race mod that is just literally a copy of the High Elf race that's just a short elf. It's which could actually be kind of fun, actually, now that I think about it. The only problem is, I'd have to make sure that it was patched for Imperius and a number of other things. And that would suck. Maybe we'll go through the rigmarole of getting that sorted out at the weekend. That might be fun. Might not be. I don't know. Really depends on what people want and what shouldn't all that lot. So yeah. Let me know if you want to see me struggle with making a character race. But until then, we're going to have a quick look-see on the Nexus, see if there's anything interesting going on. Huh. Yeah, it's not a huge amount going on. Oh god. Someone's done a Helga replace. Alright. Okay, not bad. Bit too much makeup, in my personal opinion, but I mean, maybe that's what they're going for. I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Someone making a version of the Moonlight Greysword from Dark Souls. That is pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna load up my current preset on a Wood Elf before I even start tweaking or playing with anything and see whether I like it or not. Because here's the thing. It might more or less work on a Wood Elf, but it might not be perfect. Because that's the one thing that I always worry about whenever I come to trying to copy my character preset over to another character race. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed playing Wood Elves before we had the problem that caused me to have corrupted games where, and I'm not kidding you, beyond Sunday just been, any presets made before then, gone. I cannot use any of them. They are all completely corrupted. And I have no idea why. And I think what I might have to do is I might have to do a full reinstall of my main drive. Maybe I've got corruptions on there and that's what's causing it. No idea. because that's where my Skyrim saves are. I may have 7.5 terabytes of storage. Technically 8 if I include the external drive. But that's the issue. Oh god, if it ain't working, it ain't working. Simple as that. I'll tell you what, if I do end up selling off the PC behind me for... well, eventually. Because, let's be honest, people are... It was really irritating when I tried to sell that machine off. I genuinely was trying to sell it off, and I almost got it sold. But people were just... people were just being a pain in the ass, if I'm going to be brutally honest. And it basically never ended up getting sold. But if I do sell it in the future, I'm going to make sure that there is at least a terabyte of storage on it. Because here's the thing. When it comes to setting up a PC for gaming, for normal gaming, I'd recommend a minimum of a terabyte. Anything more than that, I would go... if you're going into modding, or maybe even you have decided, you know what, I want to play around with Unreal Engine, or hell, maybe you're a game developer and you need a PC that you can use for both at-home gaming and work, I'd recommend 3 or 4 terabytes at least. And a NAS that's got at least that, if not double. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. Astrea! Need to quickly make sure that we've got a save of you. So yeah, this is the character that I am considering swapping over to a Wood Elf, because I must have, as I said, I kind of like them almost more than I like High Elves. Alright. It was originally Ariana, but I'm gonna do... oh good, I don't have an Astrea preset. Good. Do that. Sculpt. Save. And it's going to be dash a dash. Do that. Oh yeah, round 2 of the presets. So I've got presets available over on my Patreon for those interested. They are free. I only uploaded them there because I didn't want them on the Nexus. And honestly, it was easier to upload them there than on the Nexus. And I'm not kidding. Yeah, and I am considering doing a round 2 eventually. I'm not sure when. I will let you guys know. But yeah, I think it might be fun. This character is basically becoming my Face Weaver character that I made for my previous setup. Alright, so what we're going to do is... she is, as you can see... oh, as you can't see... she is Bosman. So... what we're going to do is we're going to go preset... Astrea. And it doesn't look like I need to do anything. Good. Oh, that does literally nothing. Cool. I'm happy with that. There we go to sculpt. And we find Astrea. Did that actually do anything? Nope, didn't do anything. Okay, that's fine. That's good to know. But yeah, looks fine and works fine on a wood elf. I am happy with that. It's funny, isn't it, though? In the lore for the Khajiit, there are many different variants of Khajiit due to the way that they are when they're born. Like, you could have, like, the giant 7, almost 8 foot tall Khajiit that are muscle-bound monsters that could probably beat the holy shit out of you. And then you have tiny little Khajiit that are kind of the size of a small cat, like house cat, that are also completely sentient, but they're more than happy to sneak around people's houses and steal information and that kind of shit. Which I must admit is hilarious and incredibly cute. But also, there's another form of the smaller Khajiit that I know of that are known for being really powerful mages. And I was just like, eh? That's a thing? But yes, it exists. It's really funny. I just found the cat version's funny. Yeah. Tell you what, let's have a look it up just because I know that there's going to be some people who don't believe me. Which is fair enough, that's entirely up to you. Elder Scrolls. Khaja. Khajiit, variants. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Those are all the Khajiit variants. There we go. So they go up to almost a bear-like, massive, massive cats. All the way down to an Alfiq, which is basically a house cat. And they're all sentient. Which is the funniest thing about that. They're all considered sentient. Which means that they would all fill Black Soul Gem if you are going to be that dark. I must admit, I kind of like the Palmer. The Palmer are definitely one of my favourites. Alfiq, of course, because they're just cute and hilariously fun. The ones that I'm pretty sure that are the default ones in Skyrim and ESO and every other Elder Scrolls game, I think are the Suchi, these ones. I don't know whether it's the Sushi Rata or the Cathay. One of the two. I don't know which. It's one of these two. No, it's the Cathay. My bad. Because this is a games company that we're talking about. there is always a level of laziness involved. And I'm not going to say sorry about that because that's completely true. Hey, look. They happen to have humanoid feet. Games companies cannot be asked to do these style of feet because it means extra bones and a different skeleton rig. Which means that it's basically, quote unquote, harder to make. Which, I guess, yes, it is harder, but it's only a few extra it's extra hours of work. And companies being companies, they don't want everything to be perfect. Aren't Argonians similar than like frogs? I actually don't know. Argonian variants, images. Most of the ones I'm seeing here are... Doesn't look like it, but there looks like there are like... Oh, no, never mind. That's really furry. That. Ugh, go away. Furries, swear to God. I don't have a problem with them, but bloody hell can they be weird when they want to be. And that may sound contradicting, but I assure you I am not. I am just going to say furries are considered to be weird by the general populace. Does not mean that I dislike them. Because here's the thing, everybody is weird in their own little special way. Right. Now, enough farting around and ranting about shit. What I'm going to do, and I know it's going to be ridiculous and stupid and all that crap. Tough. Rather than have the potential save issues, I am going to recreate Estrella entirely. Because I do not want potential save issues and all that kind of crap, so yeah. Oh boy, I'm actually going to make an archive file on one of my other drives. Where is it? I have a folder for all this, but I can't remember what it's called. I think I named it something silly. Hey, that doesn't help. Here we go. Old saves. That's for that for. Never mind. No? Fine. I will have to... Fuck, I'll just go into saves and make a new one. Do I actually have any folders in here? I do not. Good to know. New folder. Looks like all of these are... Actually, what are they? Oh no, Pine Moon and Riften. Okay, that's all Skyrim. Good to know. Skyrim. Ruh-roh, what's going on? Oh, I highlighted 10,000 items. That's what's going on. Oh, shit. What are you doing? Oh, shit. I crashed File Explorer, which for some reason includes taskbar, your taskbar and all that lot. That's not good. That is a shitload of items. Boink. Come on, I'm just burying you one layer deeper into a file. Oh, over 30 gigs of saves? Holy shit. Okay, maybe this isn't as required as I thought. You know, I might just delete these. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, thanks, Scobby. Very kind of you. Alright. These I'm just gonna delete for the time being, just because. Oh yeah, for those wondering about this character is a test character. I haven't done much with her. She is entirely there to make sure that the game does not fart itself into death. Because that's unfortunately what my game seems to prefer to do. God damn it, game. Why are you like this? Why? So, we're going to use this character as a base. Because the reason that I'm happy to use that character as a base is simple. That character's done nothing so far. Not a damn thing. It's just a blank slate in leather armor. And that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load that one up, rename it, save it, and then just get on with the game. I am actually I have got an idea to possibly, I'm not 100% sure on this just yet. I want to do what I've done in the past, where I've done 2 characters, 1 Dawnguard, 1 Vampire. Because I feel like it, for one thing, it means that I have a bit more leeway. Like, if I can't be bothered to play one character on one day, I just won't. I'll play the opposite. And it also gives me a bit more mental space when it comes to Skyrim, so I can actually play Skyrim for longer rather than going, I'm bored now, done. Which is so fucking me. I'm not even kidding. Oh, anyway. Why do you do this to me? Stupid fucking thing. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick look at this one off stream for a sec. Oh, come the fuck on. That is not a not safe for work outfit. I'm pretty sure this is not safe for work. Some people really don't understand how to use tags, I swear to God. Oh my God, it's form-fitting, therefore it's not safe for work. No, that's complete horse shit. Not safe for work is basically, how do I describe this? Transparent clothing. Or, bearing in mind I'm talking clothing-wise, I'm not talking anything about anything else. It's transparent clothing or lack of clothing, basically. Sorry, I just find that really dumb and really annoying. I don't care. Oh no, I don't mind. I don't mind the Nexus. Like, I haven't really. To be honest, I don't overly care about user interfaces. I just stick with whatever I like. Sorry, I just stick with whatever they have. I mean, unless it's blinding my frickin' eyes, then yeah. But yeah, I really don't see the point in, like, worrying about not safe for work outfits and that kind of stuff. It's unnecessary. As long as you're not an idiot and not opening this kind of stuff up at work, it shouldn't be a problem. It's common sense rules. It really is. That's all I'll say about it. You know what? We need to use this instead of that. There we go. I have so many fucking presets, it's ridiculous. Maybe when I actually, you know, set these things up for people to use them, I should just put them in my old presets folder so that they don't clog everything up. Grab the lockpicks. And that's about it. Oh yeah, let's grab my outfits. Cleric. Dress. Alright, cool. Outfits all set up.
Destiny.
In overseas criminal. Fuck it, I'll just do in and do random again. That's what I did last time.
Ah, a visitor. Old Hrolden Inn has hundreds of years of history.
Old Hrolden. Oh, frack, I'm over in Markarth.
Hey,
Huh?
you look kind of scary.
How dare you?
I'm just gonna see if I can find some basic ass gloves for this character. Nothing in particular.
Mama?
That actually works.
He's off fighting the war, dear. For the Stormcloaks.
Last time you said he was fighting for the Empire.
Yep, she is doing well there.
Also known as Dad ain't coming back. Oh, survival mode. No, thank you. I choose less pain. Religion, Oriel, accept.
You should head on inside. Aldis or Schooley can take care of you.
Oh yeah, am I missing any settings? Not on that one, good to know. I don't know, honestly. I don't really play werewolves that often. I think... Ah, yeah, check it. You stay there, Mudcrab. I'm not interested in fighting you. My god, that's a lot of goats. Oh yeah, healing, flames. Oh yeah, expression ring on 8, as I always put it there. Oh, let me just double check something. Yeah, we're good. Just wanted to make sure. I I did an embarrassing thing on a stream ages ago. Where I accidentally left the game sound muted for the entire stream. That was more than slightly embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway. I'll tell you what, I'm going to see if I can find a Forsworn camp, because I hate this bow already. It's a piece of trash. I literally fight Forsworn for the sole reason of nicking their bows. Because they're just that much better than everything at low level. And none of them have bows, god damn it.
Damn you.
There we go. Standard Forsworn kit. Alright, fine. I've got a mod on that does add in extra like Forsworn apparel and that kind of stuff, but it comes in at higher levels, which is unfortunate because at low level they truly look like the same old Forsworn that you've always seen. Not a fan.
Thanks for the help. Not many willing to take on the Forsworn these days.
Bruh. Ooh, did I set up Skyparkour? I can't remember. Where it is. I did not. That's fine. Do that. Oh yeah, and the other thing I was going to do was Predator Vision, if I remember correctly. There it is. Oh no, it's already set up. Cool. Immersive HUD? Yes, I think it was Immersive HUD. There we go. I'll tell you what, now that I've had the time to get used to the new sound effects that I'm using, I was using the same mod, but with just different settings in the sound effects. And I'm really starting to enjoy them. They actually sound a lot better than the ones that I used to play with. Because here's the thing, with the old ones that I used to play with, you could tell exactly when and where the sound loops were. Ooh, nice thought. I'm not going to go up that way. yeah, after a little while, you could actually genuinely tell when and where the sound loops were, and you're just like, I hate listening to this thing. Oh, hello, Force One. No, it's weird. Oh, you're using the claws. Unlucky idiot. Yeah, I'll clear out the cave. Why not? Hey, look, it's the courier.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Cool.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, yeah, it's because I haven't set the birthday thing up yet. So it automatically just gives it to you immediately. Lovely. Ooh, what's it going to give me this time? It better not be yet another goddamn robe. Oh, Wand of Sparks. I still need to sort of fix that wand mod. Because it's weird. It uses staff animations, which I guess fair enough. But the problem is, like, for example, say the end of the wand is here. The ball of magic is like out here. Out here kind of area. And I'm just like, that's just lazy. You're making a wand mod. Not a staff mod, a wand mod. You need to change positioning and that kind of stuff. I don't know, maybe the mod author doesn't know how to do it. Oh well. I have to look into it. Oh, I forgot about those. Whoopsie.
Death is highly overrated.
Lootable crates are so freaking awesome. Ooh, Unbound Fire. I don't think I'm going to learn that one. I'm not gonna lie. Because Unbound Fire means that it has a high chance of firebolting you in the face. Ooh, extra crates, you'll say. Ow. Naff off. Thank you. Staff of Frostbite. Brightheart. Level up. Give myself a little bit of that. Do that. Ooh, gold. Yoink. I'm sorry, what? Yoink. Oh, yes. Yes. And I'm also wearing that. Another one? Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the leveled list for this mod. Because that is too common. I love that ability. Oh. Nice. My instincts are telling me that there's nothing else. Good to know. Alright, what do we got? Stamina ring and a water breathing necklace. Holy shit. I'm not kidding, when I get to a friggin' town, I'm gonna be rich. Huh? There it is. Ooh, wait a minute, that was a painting. Need paintings for Legacy of the Dragonborn as well. Oh man, have I, in like the first couple of minutes of playing this, got all the things that I need to, you know, get into the Legacy of the Dragonborn Museum? If I have, that's hilarious. Anyway, I'm not going to strip mine this place just primarily because I can't be bothered, and that's not what I want to do on this character. Ooh, magic resistance ring. I'll take that. There we go. There we go. Oh, Haven't equipped it. There we go. That's one of the cool things that you can do with immersive magic. Sorry, immersive magic? Immersive jewelry. That's the right one. If you double right click on an item, it will swap it to your left hand. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to notice that I need to set up underwear on this outfit, because I forgot to do that. Whoops. Yeah, I think I'm going to play Wood Elf until I have sorted out the new race mod that I want to do. Which is, for those who don't know, is basically a Bosma height version of like a high elf. Still with all the the high elf abilities and all that kind of stuff. Hell, maybe I could try doing like a full-on half-elf. Because here's the thing. I don't care what anybody says. A Breton's not technically is a half-elf, but it isn't at the same time. They're so diluted in the fact that, yes, they can intermix and all that lot. They can have kids. Which in some fantasies is actually something that some half-elves can't do. So in some fantasies, they just cannot have kids. But anyway, the thing with the Bretons and that lot in Skyrim is they've got a massive and thriving culture. So they would become so their elven genes would become so diluted that they'd be very different to like a full-on proper elf. And especially for an example, you have a Breton and a Nord, or a Breton and a Redguard, or something like that. It's going to dilute the elven part even further. Oh, yes, I'm not going to go in immediately because I'm going to double check everything. Because I want to see if I can save this lady's life.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
What the fuck? Where is she? That's weird. The characters aren't here. Okay, well that's my plan out the window. Fine. I still need to figure that out. There's a weird glitch with the windows around here, where you can literally see them through the rock, which is very odd. I'm going to Understone Keep before I do anything else.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
To typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' honors.
That's enough, though. I just wanted to know if you needed anything.
No, nothing at all.
Are you sure?
What if I talk to that priest of Archay? I want to see if I can...
It's
Hey there.
about the Hall of the Dead. No, you can't go in there.
May I receive the blessing of Archay?
Archay watch over you. Archay keep you and protect you. Archay's blessing to you, now and forever.
Cool.
Archay protect you.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Arcay's blessing gives you extra health. That's why my health bar flashed up, not because of some stupid combat scene kicking in.
Kill him.
Wait, what? Okay, I've got a glitch. Okay, we got a problem. That was weird. Okay. I'm gonna quickly run something. A quick restart on Windows Explorer. Ah, I can do things now. That was weird. Interesting. Okay then. I might have to do some tweaking and testing things. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to end it there, because it is 10:30, 3 hours into stream. I want to get these characters sorted out and make sure that everything is all set up properly. I mean, I might swap back to the Ultima character. I don't know. The main thing that's annoying me with the Ultima characters is I keep running into this problem where basically my character's too tall. And that's one of the reasons why I want to adjust their height and set them up in a different way. I might just adjust them down to like Nord height, just temporarily in the mod settings, and see if it still happens, because here's the thing. I know that high elves are supposed to be really tall in the Elder Scrolls, and that's fine. But whenever it comes to high elves in games that I want to play, they're not the Skyrim version of high elves. Tell you what, have I got? Yes, I do. The version of high elves that I personally fell in love with and still adore to this day is Warcraft high elves. Warcraft high elf, female, of course, because I always play female characters. So Warcraft high elves, for those who don't know, are not designed to be super tall. Or at least the females aren't. The females are actually quite short, which is actually kind of funny. But they are incredibly powerful mages. And they're really good rangers as well. And I'm not going to lie, I absolutely love them. They are my absolute favourite form of High Elf. And basically, I want to be able to play a Warcraft High Elf, but in Skyrim. So that's what I think I'm going to be mucking around with over the next day or so. So yeah, for those who don't know how it works around here, I take Thursdays and Sundays off. So we do basically a 2 break every week. So yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a play around with race heights and that kind of stuff and figure out how to get what I want to do done. And I will report back on Friday. So thank you all very much for watching. Feel free to follow if you haven't already. Like, subscribe and all that wonderful stuff on YouTube. And I will see you fine folks on Friday. Bye everybody.